The sharp whine of the saw, the crack as wood splits, a cloud of sawdust rising like smoke. These are the sounds of precision. Today, we're diving into the world of joinery, transforming raw timber into a masterpiece of skill and craftsmanship. Welcome to Timber Force, where man, metal, and nature collide. Let's dive in. Boom! Did that just blow your mind? Drop a comment below if it did. Let's count how many minds we crushed today with raw power. This is Timber Pro. Steel roars to life. Blades strike with brutal precision. Every cut, flawless, unstoppable, merciless. No splinters, no resistance. Only raw power and perfect balance. This is more than cutting. This is domination. Thinking about tree removal? This isn't luck, it's power and precision. Plan smart, stay safe, save big. Forget the bulldozer. All it takes is a car and a rope. The stump roared in defiance, but physics doesn't lie. One pull, one snap, total destruction. Boom, victory delivered by raw ingenuity. The Peterbilt 359, a shining beast of chrome, a titan of raw power, driven by the legendary CAT 3046 engine. It doesn't just haul, it dominates. Built to outlast time itself, a true workhorse standing tall in a world of fading machines. Did you catch that? The Jeep refused to surrender. Steel against stubbornness, a clash of pure willpower. This truck bleeds grit, and it's nowhere near done fighting. Listen up, tree work isn't a game, it's life or death. One smart decision today can spare you a lifetime of regret. Respect the timber or pay the price. So let's make safety the top priority, every single time we're around trees.
Well, he's loaded.
A great trucker isn't just behind the wheel. It's lightning-fast awareness, razor-sharp thinking, and the ability to solve problems on the fly. They don't just move freight, they power the entire supply chain, carrying pride and responsibility with every mile. That was a near miss. Felling trees is dangerous work. Every cut demands precision, every move requires awareness, and every risk must be assessed to prevent disaster. The storm tore through the tree, ripping apart its roots. Now it teeters on a precarious slope, hanging by a thread, ready to collapse at any moment. Safety is our top priority. Strict protocols keep everyone out of the danger zone, standing guard to prevent any injuries before they can happen. The Vermeer BC 2100 XL is changing the game in urban forestry. With raw power and pinpoint precision, it takes down massive trees effortlessly, keeping safety tight and efficiency razor sharp in the heart of Sydney's bustling city. The Valmet 840.3 is trapped in deep ruts, a stark reminder of why terrain assessment is crucial. Getting it out will demand specialized equipment and precision every step of the way. Whoa, look at these guys. Have you ever seen anyone move through trees with that speed and precision? Whoa, it's like they were born in the canopy. Seriously, someone get these guys a deal. Their skills are on another level. Obstacles in your way? Not for long. The Woodland Mills WG24 PTO stump grinder reduces stubborn roots to fine mulch in minutes. With a 24-inch grinding wheel and 34 tungsten carbide teeth, it tears through hardwood like a hot knife through butter. Its 6-inch grinding depth and slip clutch PTO shaft ensure both power and safety. Got massive stumps slowing down your land clearing? Not anymore. The CBI SS20 stump shear doesn't just remove, it shreds, splits, and loads stumps with professional precision. Built for heavy-duty excavation, it pairs with a 55,000, 100,000-pound excavator and features an auxiliary hydraulic piston for extra muscle. Land clearing doesn't have to be messy, costly, or harmful to the environment. Not when you're using the VM60SR. This powerhouse grinds debris into usable mulch, eliminating the need to burn or haul. Less waste, lower costs, and healthier soil for future growth. This tenacious stump, a 4-year veteran of the landscape, finally met its match in a spectacular showdown between the Oliver 1650 tractor and the Kaiser 66. The earth trembled, roots groaned, and in a moment of pure exhilaration, the stump gave way to the relentless power of man and machine. That's not just digging, that's art in motion. Watch the operator on the Cat 305E2 work with pure precision, angling the bucket just right to lift the root ball cleanly. Efficiency and finesse in perfect balance. Old school ingenuity still impresses. Tying stumps together and using a come-along to pull them out as one? Brilliant. The combined mass made the task faster and easier. If raw power had a name, it would be the RT400. This American-built juggernaut turns thick brush and dense vegetation into fine mulch in seconds. The RT400 isn't just a machine, it's a force of nature. Grinding stumps too slow? Uproot them with ease. The stump lifter pulls out roots entirely, leaving behind a clean, smooth site. No grinding, no debris, just lift, remove, and move on. Boom. That's how you deal with an unmovable stump. Now this is a true workhorse. The Vermeer BC 1000XL doesn't just chip wood, it obliterates it. Whether powered by the 49 HP Cat diesel or the 85 HP turbo engine, it chews through limbs and brush like a beast. Meet the ultimate forestry mulcher, the Galat TRX 800. With 765 HP of raw clearing power, it makes short work of dense brush, thick trees, and stubborn stumps. Nothing stands in its way. The Gen Z chipper truck hybrid is where innovation meets brute strength. With up to 1,320 HP and a 1,400 millimeter drum, it devours wood at 500 cubic meters per hour. Logs, brush, entire trees, it processes and dominates them all. Forget bulldozers. This brush saw removed a giant oak stump in under 30 minutes, with precision cuts, minimal mess, and 0 yard damage. Stump removal doesn't have to be backbreaking. Thermite versus tree stump, who wins? With 6 pounds of molten thermite, it's not even a contest. Fire, iron, and sheer destruction. Extreme land clearing, not for the faint of heart. Got pushed over? Watch the root plate lift as brute force meets mechanical precision. With a 28-to-1 advantage, this stump puller uses leverage to dominate the job. Just don't forget, safety first. Widowmakers are no joke. Big job, tight space, no problem. The Aramis colonizer slips through gates with ease, proving that power and agility can go hand in hand. Some machines never get old. The T40 bears the marks of experience. With every scratch, it tells a story, a veteran that still delivers, with quiet, dependable strength. You can throw every modern machine at the job, but the T40 still gets it done. Whoa, that was a close call, no doubt about it. Just goes to show, nature doesn't play games. This proves it. Never underestimate the raw, unstoppable force of a tree. The Rayco RG80 doesn't just clear land, it dominates it. With a high-torque engine and a razor-sharp cutting head, this beast rips through the toughest stumps like they're nothing. Power, precision, unstoppable. Expect minimal ground disturbance and maximum efficiency, a true engineering marvel. Check out that root ball. Now that's a real comeback story. This tree's got serious resilience, and it's ready to rock. Witness the Holes Ernta 1270G in action, delivering surgical precision in the heart of the forest. Powered by the H425 processor, this machine doesn't just cut, it transforms, maximizing yield, protecting the land, and pushing the limits of sustainable forestry with cutting-edge engineering. The Bell 8000 roars with 125 horses of pure power. Every cut, precise. Every strike, flawless. Firewood perfected, stump after stump. This is dominance in motion. Cylindrical milling turns rough logs into flawless cylinders, stripping away bark and sapwood with surgical precision. The result looks impressive, but beauty comes at a cost. Exposed heartwood stands vulnerable against moisture and fungal decay. That's why sealing and finishing aren't optional. They're the ultimate shield, protecting timber from nature's harshest threats.
Right? So he's putting the strap up and over, and then we just dally. For those of you who don't know what dallying means, it's just wrapping in such a way that it creates friction, especially because these straps are designed to self-friction anyway. It works really well. So we want it as low down as possible because it will try to slip up, but it'll kind of self-tighten. Yeah. So instead of pulling sideways, this now pulls the root straight up. And trees are obviously not protected against upward pull. So I'm going to pass this to my husband and he's going to film it coming up while I drive.
That's it.
Forget your average pickups. These beasts are built for war. Heavy-duty trucks designed to conquer brutal terrain and crush the heaviest loads, powered by articulated frames and raw hydraulic muscle. Watch the operator in action, unhooking the trailer, shifting the bunks, and stacking each log with razor-sharp precision. Perfect balance, maximum safety, pure domination on wheels. Have you ever witnessed raw power like this? This excavator is a lumberjack on overdrive, armed with a monstrous splitter attachment. Bam! Trees fall, firewood appears in an instant. Time crushed, effort erased. That's not just smarter work, that's domination through pure machine muscle. Unloading redefined. One seamless motion, maximum productivity. Armed with versatile grippers, this beast takes on any cargo with unstoppable ease. This lumberjack faces a colossal challenge. Ancient Jeffrey pines like this can rise over 200 feet tall and endure for centuries. At 7,500 feet in the harsh Sierra Nevadas, survival is no accident. Every strike of the saw, every calculated cut, is critical, guiding the giant's fall and unlocking its timber. This is more than a job. It's a craft of precision and a profession built on deep respect for these majestic giants. That's why the right safety gear isn't optional. It's essential. In a world where one mistake can change everything, protection is the first line of survival.
Oh, darling!
All right, let's dive into some serious heavy-duty gear. Meet the PTH 1000/1000M, a true powerhouse in the world of wood chipping. Driven by a Scania DC-16 engine, this beast unleashes an incredible 656 horsepower. Engineered with a massive 1,000mm drum, a 2,200mm feeding chain, and a 270mm wide hopper, it's built for high-capacity operations. No matter the challenge, this machine devours the toughest workloads with relentless efficiency. When raw power meets unmatched precision, the PTH 1000/1000M delivers. Picture this, bringing down one of these towering giants, not on smooth ground, but on the rugged, unpredictable slopes of California. It looks like a scene pulled straight from an action movie. Steep hills, treacherous terrain, and the high-stakes challenge of guiding a giant to fall exactly where it must. This isn't just logging, it's a trial of skill, precision, and pure adrenaline. When it comes to taking out a stubborn stump, you'll want a true expert at the controls of that excavator. First, they carve into the earth, exposing the tangled roots. Then, with raw hydraulic power, the machine slices through those heavy roots as if they were nothing. Once the roots are severed, the fight is over. The stump has no chance. Up and out it goes. It may take effort, but even the toughest stumps are no match for this kind of precision and power. Unbelievable. These trucks are about to go head-to-head. Two giants facing off in a clash of raw power. This isn't just a contest, it's an epic showdown. The only question is, which one will prevail? That's an intense situation. On icy slopes like these, skill alone isn't enough. The difference between disaster and control comes down to one thing, the right gear. What do you think?
Преодолеть самостоятельно. Вот, мы видим, не получилось. И машина, может быть, я ее как бы немножко изгладил. Ну, вот таким образом все это экстремально. Склон все очень крутой. Вот сюда мы...
Whoa, that is engineering genius. A homemade saw attachment built for a mini excavator. Pure DIY mastery. This operator means business, and the efficiency speaks for itself. Even the smallest details, like that tiny flag, give it character. Innovation, precision, and determination. Proof that real ingenuity knows no limits. Taking down a massive tree for a new irrigation project demands power and precision. This excavator attachment delivers both, cutting fast, working clean, and minimizing disruption to the land. Efficiency that saves time, strength that saves money, a solution built for results. Winter logging demands strength, precision, and the right tools. With the Kessler 12 MDH trailer and 305T loader, snowy forests become your arena. No more frozen hands, no more slippery trails. This setup is built to conquer the harshest conditions with ease. Load the timber, head back through the cold, and feel unstoppable. Winter logging has never been this powerful. An ATV with a trailer, and it can haul a full ton of wood. Unbelievable strength packed into such a compact machine. Who would have thought an ATV could rival the big players? This isn't just surprising, it's redefining power on four wheels. These machines are nothing short of extraordinary. Watch the John Deere 147D paired with the H480 harvester head in flawless action. They move as one, a perfectly tuned system tearing through dense German forests with effortless precision. The speed, the efficiency, it's breathtaking. For anyone who lives for industrial tech or forestry power, this is a moment you cannot miss. My father was a logger for over 40 years. I grew up watching giants fall, and I carry a deep love for the sound of the saw. He was a master, an excellent faller. True timber falling is a dying art today, and it's powerful to witness someone who still knows the craft. If this video blew your mind, drop a timber in the comments. Your support is the fuel that drives Timber Force forward. Take a look at this wreckage. Mother Nature just landed a haymaker, and this house took the full force. When you see a tree down in your yard, don't underestimate it. These giants carry serious power, even in their fall.
But the house is completely destroyed. All the way down.
Winters in Maine are brutal, so preparation becomes a way of life. Each fall, people head into the forest, fell trees, and haul the wood back home. The roar of the saw, the crisp scent of pine, the rhythm of tradition. It all leads to one thing, the promise of warm, cozy nights by the fire as the snow closes in. This old Mercedes truck, hauling a double trailer stacked with heavy logs, pushes forward without hesitation. Through the cold river, it forges ahead, steady, unshaken, unstoppable. No struggle, no delay, just raw determination on wheels, carving its path and carrying the forest's weight with ease. The secret to Gisborne's forestry success? Synergy. From fertile soil to a bustling port, every element moves in unison, like gears in a finely tuned machine. Here, trees surge skyward with rapid, sustainable growth, while powerful infrastructure keeps operations flowing without a hitch. And when it's time to ship, the port doesn't just deliver. It commands the seas, sending Gisborne's best to markets across the globe. This isn't just forestry, it's forestry redefined. Now this is the ultimate timber hauling dream team. A Volvo FMX 6x6, packing a monstrous 500 horsepower beneath its hood, paired with a Dahl self-steering trailer, a sight forged for legends. Built to wrangle 15-meter logs, this beast isn't just about brute force, it's precision in motion. The self-steering trailer responds like it's reading the driver's mind, guiding massive timbers through the tightest turns, without breaking a sweat. Ordering a log load is more than just buying wood. It's buying time. It's a head start on the battles of next winter. No racing the clock, no back-breaking hauling. Instead, a mountain of timber stands ready, waiting to be split when you need it most. At just 3,450 millimeters long and 2,900 wide, the Volvo BM400 might look modest, but don't be fooled. This is a forest navigator, weaving through tight spaces and crushing tough trails with ease. Add its fuel-efficient diesel engine, and you've got a machine that's not only economical, but unstoppable in the woods. Boom, one strike, and the giant crashes down. Forest sanitation has never been easy, until now. This machine is a true powerhouse, taming massive, stubborn logs like a sculptor carving perfection from raw marble. It cuts with surgical precision, adapts instantly to every challenge, and powers through without a single hitch. A full day in a logging truck with Marvin from DMH is more than a drive. It's a journey through the heart of the forest, guided by a seasoned pro. Behind him, the Scania R580 takes center stage, a true powerhouse built for hauling the heaviest loads across the toughest terrain. Its engine purrs like a lion ready to roar, while its handling stays smooth and unshaken, even on winding forest roads and rugged ground. Driving a truck on a dangerous mountain road is a whole new level of challenge. Every twist, every turn feels like the machine is clinging to the edge. But with a steady hand on the wheel and years of experience behind it, the impossible road becomes second nature. Precision meets power. Watching this crane glide massive logs into place is nothing short of an engineering marvel. The Peterbilt 359, a shining beast of chrome, a titan of raw power, driven by the legendary CAT 3046 engine. It doesn't just haul, it dominates. Built to outlast time itself, a true workhorse standing tall in a world of fading machines.